at me is the fact that Turning Point will not release the footage, okay? I don't understand it. Every excuse that I've been handed for why they won't release it makes no sense to me. If you are under pressure, if people are starting to look at you funny as an organization, if they're thinking that whether rightfully or wrongfully, if they are suspecting because they see this footage of someone quickly remove the SD cards, that you guys had something to do with the assassination of Charlie Kirk, and you quite literally have footage that in theory should...
Did she just say you guys at Turning Point USA had something to do with Charlie Kirk's unaliving? Did she just say that?
Vindicate yourself? Why wouldn't you release it? Think about that. It's just in your own capacity. If somebody is saying you are guilty of anything, they're like, Candace, you are absolutely guilty of breaking into my car. And I'm like, I have a camera right here that shows that I did not break into your car. Would it make sense if I was like, but I'm not going to release that? I'm not going to release that because it's not right. It's not right for me to release. What? It makes no sense.
Right.
I don't understand why they would not release this. The idea that it's because, well, the feds are saying the feds cannot arrest you. Last I checked, the feds cannot bring charges against you for releasing footage that you own. And since when do we trust the feds? Certainly Charlie didn't. He didn't believe we were getting the truth about the Epstein files and things of that nature. So I don't accept that. I've seen a lot, and I'm going to allow the reports to come out next week. That people who have really seized upon that and are looking at things. And I think a lot's going to be revealed, like I said, as it should. We want to know everything. We want to know absolutely everything. I'm going to tell you guys a bit more, as well as responding to a lot of what I think are just unfair criticisms of people that are attacking Erica. And I'll tell you why I feel that those criticisms are unfair. But okay, I want to at first address, because I've received so many emails. Candace, have you seen this? Have you watched this? And it is...
Okay, so... as you can see, Candace Owens is ready to go to the depths of hell to find out what happened to Charlie Kirk. And my question is, and it's a simple question. When I look at Candace Owens, who is simply Charlie Kirk's friend, and then I look at Charlie Kirk's wife, and she seems to be going on with her life like nothing happened, I ask myself, how is this such a disparity between these two women? How is it that Charlie Kirk's wife is just ready to move on? She's up here like, I forgive you. You don't even know who killed them. You don't even know who to forgive. All of this evidence is coming out that it wasn't this Tyler Robinson person. And you sit here talking, I forgive you. Who are you forgiving?
Hey, how about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. Actually, these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
Do you even care who killed your husband? Candace does. Why don't you? And I just want to say this, because I think this part is very important. Out of respect for Charlie Kirk's wife, as we accuse her for probably being a part of all this at the same time, mourning, people who mourn family members, they mourn differently. So I'm simply showing you my awareness that this person mourns this way and this person mourns this way. I'm totally aware of that. So there's a possibility that Candace Owens has this vigilance. She has this, like, she's like, a female superhero. And she's going to go out here and, like the guy on Taken, And Charlie Kirk's wife, Erica, may be the saint who may be like, I forgive everybody. It's okay. I just want to move on, right? So there's a possibility that Charlie Kirk's wife, Erica Kirk, may simply be that type of personality where she doesn't want to, run around trying to find out who did what. And she would rather just suppress all her feelings and just move on. So I just want y'all to know that I am aware of these different types of personalities that may exist. But if that is that happening? No. The reason why is because, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, Erica Kirk is a honeypot. In my opinion, in my most humble opinion, and even Candace just said in this video, I don't like the people that are, going off on Erica Kirk. You have your opinion, Candace. I have my opinion. And if we both, especially you, because I don't even know Charlie Kirk, so I don't even want to say we both, but if we both are people that are trying to find out what exactly happened to Charlie Kirk, one of the things that we have to do, whether we like it or not, is to look into Erica Kirk. Because I want y'all to think about this. Whenever a man's wife dies, y'all let me know in the chat. Whenever a man's wife dies and the man and the woman are together, who is the number one suspect? I'm gonna wait because I want to know if y'all know this. When a man's wife dies, who is the number one suspect until they get more evidence? Come on, y'all. The husband. The man. Exactly. Always the husband. The husband. Right. So why is it that when a woman dies, the husband is a number one suspect? But when the husband dies, the wife isn't the number one suspect. So I'm saying all this for anybody who may say, oh, Mr. Let Go, you're so insensitive. Let that woman mourn. Cool. I have no problem with that. But while she mourns, we are going to figure out who the hell killed her goddamn husband. We'll do this for her. So she doesn't have to go through all this. We'll do it for her. So to a certain degree, you can look at me, Candace, and anybody else that are, trying to investigate what happened to Charlie Kirk as people that are in support of Erica Kirk and not against Erica Kirk. Because just like with the police, the FBI, or the homicide unit, before they start supporting somebody and helping somebody, or part of them supporting somebody and helping somebody is investigating that somebody also. Because there's always a possibility that they are the ones that did it. So I'm not saying she did it, but we do have to investigate whether she did it or not, or had something to do with this or not. Because I'm going to play this first part again, because this right here, a lot of y'all didn't see. This is crazy. I just want y'all to understand. This is not Charlie Kirk's wife. Like, I've never seen, or we haven't seen, Charlie Kirk's wife operate like this. But Charlie Kirk's friend is. Listen to this.
At me is the fact that Turning Point will not release the footage, okay?
And understand this. Erica Kirk has taken over as CEO or COO or whatever of Turning Point USA. So keep that in mind. The same person that y'all don't want us to pick on is the leader, CEO, director, whatever you want to call it, of Turning Point USA. And the same woman that is trying to find out answers about Turning Point USA is getting turned away. So her turning point is getting turned away. So think about that. She is trying to find out what's going on with Charlie Kirk from Turning Point USA. And the leader of Turning Point USA is Charlie Kirk's wife.
At me is the fact that Turning Point will not release the footage, okay? I don't understand it. Every excuse that I've been handed for why they won't release it makes no sense to me. If you are under pressure, if people are starting to look at you funny as an organization, if they're thinking that, whether rightfully or wrongfully, if they are suspecting because they see this footage of someone quickly remove the SD cards, that you guys had something to do with the assassination of Charlie Kirk, and you quite literally have footage that in theory should vindicate yourself, why wouldn't you release it? Think about that. It's just in your own capacity. If somebody is saying you are guilty of anything, if they're like, Candace, you are absolutely guilty of breaking into my car. And I'm like, I have a camera right here that shows that I did not break into your car. Would it make sense if I was like, but I'm not going to release that? I'm not going to release that because it's not right. It's not right for me to release. What? It makes no sense. I don't understand why they would not release this. The idea that it's because, well, the feds are saying the feds cannot arrest you. Last I checked, the feds cannot bring charges against you for releasing footage that you own. And since when do we trust the feds? Certainly Charlie didn't. He didn't believe we were getting the truth about the Epstein files and things of that nature. So I don't accept that. I've seen a lot, and I'm going to allow the reports to come out next.
Loved life.
So I want y'all to think about that. You got one woman going through paperwork, calling people, calling the students that were at the event, calling the feds, calling Turning Point, making all of these calls, doing all these videos, doing all these investigations. And then this other woman that we all would assume loves Charlie Kirk more than Candace Owens, she's doing this.
He loved his life. He loved America. He loved nature, which helped him always bring him closer to God. He loved the Chicago.
She's up here laughing like he loved Cheerios. He loved gummy bears. What? Did he love snipers? Huh? Did he love snipers? Did he love exploding lavaliers? Huh, Erica? Did he love security teams that turn on the person that they're supposed to be securing? Huh? Did he love people that don't love him? Did he love honeypots? Did Charlie Kirk love honeypots? Because there's a possibility you may be a honeypot. And everybody watching, I need y'all to do two things. One, drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. And two, hit the thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up button. We got to get these likes up. We got about 3,000 people in here. Thank y'all for being here. Can we get 2,000 likes at least? Let's get the likes up. Everybody who just came in here, thank y'all for being here. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel, of course. So she's sitting there talking about all these things that he loved. What do you love? Do you love money? Do you love power? Do you love Trump more than you love your own husband? Because with all these videos that we see, you are hugged up with Trump, crying on Trump's shoulder, holding up what the hell is the shit? The little horns. You seem to be like more in allegiance with your handler. Was Trump your handler? Erica Kirk, is Trump your honeypot handler? Because that's what I want to know.
Cubs. And my goodness, did he love the Oregon Ducks?
Because she does a lot of smiling, a lot of laughing. I have not seen the other person that loves Charlie Kirk, which is Candace Owens. I haven't seen her smile not one time. But it's like all you seem to want to do is smile. Y'all, am I wrong for saying all this? Am I wrong for saying all this? Am I out of line? Am I insensitive? Or do I have a point? Drop in the chat, yes or no. Am I wrong? Just say right or wrong. Drop right or wrong in the comments right now. Yeah, this was a psyop. Drop right or wrong in the comments. Am I right or am I wrong?
Have unleashed across this entire country.
Look at this ass shit.
United within this wife. The cries of this widow will echo.
She can't even sound mad right. The widow, you don't even sound right trying to be mad. You don't sound right being sad, and you don't sound right being mad. But guess who else? Well, guess who does sound right when they mad? Candace Owens. No tears.
Around
no
the world like a battle cry.
Around the world like a battle cry. I don't believe you, ma'am. Look at this shit. You got so much goddamn makeup on. We can't even see your eyeballs. Do you got makeup in your eyeballs too? What is going on with eyeballs? You look like a demon, ma'am. Are you a demon? You may be a demon. You may be a honeypot. That's what we are here to find out. She looks like a demon, y'all.
Young man. I forgive him.
I forgive you. Look at the fake crying. Well, while you are running around forgiving somebody that we don't even know yet, because Tyler Robinson is not the person that did this. So that's the first thing. You don't even know who the hell to forgive. Or do you? Do you know who to forgive? Because the security team is most likely the people who actually did this to Charlie Kirk. So you need to say, I forgive y'all, or I forgive them, not him, because it's not a him. It is not a him. Do you forgive him and then him and him and him and him and him? Do you forgive all these people? Do you forgive the person that jumped over this table like he's Superman just to mysteriously run off? Look at the guy in the striped shirt. Well, not striped shirt, the checkerboard shirt. Where he going? He just jumped over the table like he's Superman. Where is he going? Do you forgive him? Erica Kirk? Do you forgive this man when he didn't do shit? Look at this shit. Jumps over the table. Dun, dun, dun. I'll save you, Charlie Kirk. Give me that. Give me that. No. Hurry. Give it to me. Hold on. Get it to me. All right, I'm out. You got it? Yeah, I got it. All right, go. Do you forgive all of these disgusting ass people that set your husband up? This man did all of this superhero shit just to grab the air actuated pellet discharger that went off in your shirt. Look, puts it in his pocket. And he's out of there. Look. What you putting in your pocket, sir? Erica Kirk, do you forgive him? That's the question that I would like to ask. What about the guy in a brown shirt? Do you forgive him? What is this nigga doing? So the guy in the brown shirt appears to give him the remote detonator, and he runs away with it. Now, in certain videos, you've seen the guy in a brown right before the thing goes off. He was like this. He did something like this. And then all of a sudden, he jumps out of the crowd and just runs behind the desk. I'm just trying to see who we need to forgive. That's all. How this man was literally in the crowd. I just want to know who we need to be forgiving. Like, is it a list of people? The guy in the checkerboard shirt, the guy in the black shirt, the guy in the white hat, the guy in the gray shirt. There's a lot of goddamn people we need to be forgiving. Mrs. Charlie Kirk. He jumped the table, grabbed something, went to the other guy, grabbed something else, and ran out in a hurry. Now check this out. Here's another guy. Do we need to forgive him? The bald guy in the black. Look at the bald guy in the black. Watch what he does. Let's see if we should be forgiving him. Oh, and mind you, look at the guy in the back. Look at the guy next to Charlie Kirk. So right here, Charlie Kirk just gets popped in the neck, right? Look at Charlie Kirk. Everybody look at Charlie Kirk. Watch this. This nigga literally pushes Charlie Kirk on the ground. Should we forgive him too? Look at this shit. He pushes the boy on the ground. Speaking of ground, where did the guy in the black shirt go? So it's two guys in a black shirt. So one guy in the black shirt is standing in front, and the other guy in the black shirt just pushed Charlie Kirk on the goddamn ground. So let's look at the second guy that's in the front, right? He turns around, and they all got sunglasses on. Like, now, all right. So look, he's out of the frame. So if you look closely, The guy in the black, he now is on the ground. Put a one in chat. Y'all can see the big guy that was standing in the front. He is now crawling on the ground. What the hell is this man doing? Why are you crawling on the ground, sir? So he's crawling on the ground. Watch, he gets up right there. Y'all see his head? Watch this. Now he gets up right there. That's him. You see how none of these dudes are helping Charlie Kirk? Look, he gets up and runs off. What did he get? This is some bullshit, y'all. This guy right here. Shout out to Cricky. There's another video showing the lead up to all of this. It shows the behavior before the scene you were showing completely. Yes, I think I've seen that one. Look at this dude. Why are you climbing down on the floor? You ain't even behind the table yet. You ain't even reached Charlie Kirk yet. What did you get off the floor? Maybe the air actuated pellet discharger that popped him in the throat, maybe. And he puts it in his pocket. But it's more, y'all. Let me fast forward a little bit. It's even more. This nigga literally pushes him on the floor. Watch this. Boom. He pushes him on the ground. Now watch this part. Here's another guy. So, Erica Kirk, I'm running out of people that we need to forgive. We're on like culprit number 4. Look at this shit. So look at this guy right here. You see it? You see that right there? Right, him in the blue. Look like a football coach. Watch him. Watch him real slowly. He jumps over. Then the other guy is meeting him right when the other guy jumps over. And he's like, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Whoa, you see it? Give it to me. And he runs off. Who are we looking to forgive, Erica Kirk? And why are you so quick to forgive these goddamn people? And you don't even know what the hell is going on. Look at that shit right there. So Erica Kirk is literally in the middle of a conspiracy, and she's up here talking about, I forgive you. Forgive who? For what? And then we got this.
Connections to Jeffrey Epstein, Donald Trump.
We're going to get into this a little later. I'll talk about this last night.
Erica Kirk has deep connections to Jeffrey Epstein, Donald Trump, and the state of Israel. The supposed grieving wife and mother is going to be taking over Turning Point USA. So here's some facts about her that I think the public has a right to know and that nobody else is reporting on. Around 2009 to 2010, even though Erica had never modeled before or participated in a beauty pageant, she received an invitation in the mail to participate in the Miss USA beauty pageants.
Which makes no goddamn sense. See, I would love to have a conversation with Candace Owens about Erika Kirk. But I know that conversation would never happen, especially on social media, because Candace Owens has an allegiance with Erika Kirk. Well, you understand, they're probably friends. I don't know. I'm sure they know each other. You know, you're besties with her husband. I'm sure you know her too. So when you are cool with people, they can do wrong and you can kind of like ignore it because, you know, you think they're awesome people, or she would never do something like that, right? And unbeknownst to you, Erika Kirk may actually be a honeypot. And do y'all know what a honeypot is? I just want to ask y'all a question. Do y'all know what a honeypot is? Y'all saying Candace is a part of it. No, I don't think she's a part of it because she's the one looking for all the information. All right, some of y'all said you don't know what a honeypot is. All right, so a honeypot is a female spy that is sent to an upcoming person of influence, and her job is to infiltrate the household of the man of influence and to report back to the person's to report back to her handler in order to get information on said influencer. All right, so we're going to break down exactly how they met and what happened between them two and how they had babies like super quick. And there's a reason why they had babies super quick. And you may ask, because somebody else asked me before, how is Erika Kirk a honeypot that was sent by somebody to spy on Charlie Kirk and to control Charlie Kirk, when she marries the man, when she has babies with the man, are you insinuating that a woman can actually marry a man and have kids with a man and do him this dirty and not even love him? I told that person when they asked me that, I said, ma'am, are you serious? Are you aware that most women have children with men that they don't love? Have you checked the single mother rate in America? Most women on the planet are single mothers. So in most cases, the woman has a baby with a man she doesn't like, let alone love. So yes, a woman can have a baby with a man that she does not love. And I can go even farther. The other side of this, the person was like, you're insinuating that a woman could marry a man and then be okay in some type of capacity with something bad happening to him? How many women do you know when you aren't in love with that man no more? You don't give a shit about that man no more. You don't give a damn if he jumps off a bridge. You don't care. The minute a woman falls out of love with a man, she doesn't give a shit what happens to him. It happens every single day. I got a friend of mine. He was just telling me yesterday or the other day. He was like, yo, man, me and my wife was married. Everything was good. And then all of a sudden, things started getting rocky. And then next thing you know, I started feeling how, she didn't love me anymore. And I left, right? He told me this. And he said, and she didn't even care. And I'm like, why would she care? He was like, well, she's my wife. I'm like, bro, when a woman falls out of love with you, she don't give a damn if you die. She don't give a shit. Women are emotional creatures. They either in love with you or out of love with you. And when they out of love with you, they don't give a shit. So yes, Charlie Kirk's wife could literally know or be a part of Charlie Kirk's death and show up in front of everybody with a smile like ain't shit happened. Because the majority of women have done it. The majority of you ladies in this chat right now have loved a man, married a man, had a baby with a man, and then a year later, 6 months later, or whatever year later, hate his guts. So yes, it is possible for a woman to hate a man, to be okay with him being dead, be okay with him being in jail, be okay with him losing everything. Shit, the typical wife takes all the man's shit and the man got to go live with his mama. She don't give a damn. And I'm not saying all women. I said most women. And I'm not even saying most women do what Charlie Kirk's wife did. All I'm saying is most women have literally hated the man she had a child with. That's all I'm saying. I'm not incriminating you ladies. I'm just saying it is a normal thing for women to hate a man's guts and she married him, or hate a man's guts and she got 2 kids by him. That's a normal thing.
Really cease upon that and are looking at things. And I think a lot's going to be revealed, like I said, as it should. We want to know everything. We want to know absolutely everything.
Hey, how about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. Actually, these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.